They don't know how stats are formed. They don't know how studies are conducted. If you ask them what a variable is, they have no effing clue. If you ask them what a sample size is, they have no effing clue. If you put the actual academic paper in front of them and ask them to read it, not just the highlight or the summary that they give you before you actually read the entire paper, if you put that paper in front of them and have them read it, they would not be able to tell you what was said. You have a lot of people that have no idea how stats work, and they are just repeating or regurgitating a number, typing into Google and Bing, and the Copilot is popping up a statistic and then you're running with it, but you're not actually reading the paper. You're not evaluating what they considered, what they didn't consider, their sample size, hell, the dates, when it was taken, where it was taken. You're not taking into account any of that, but you want to spout these stats as if they are just ironclad. The moment I see someone do that, lets me know that you don't know how stats work, and I can disregard whatever hell you're about to say in regard to that stat. If someone was going to tell you a stat and they were going to be honest with you about it, what they'll do is they'll pull up the paper. Not only that, they will cite their source, and they will also tell you the variables that went into finding that data. What was considered, what wasn't, okay? And then they will tell you, you should take this like a grain of salt, or with a grain of salt, whatever that phrase is, because there are variables that are not accounted for. A lot of times people that spout out all of these stats, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're just regurgitating they saw some stuff they just typed into Google. That's why you had Pearl telling them, well, yeah, just look it up, just type it into Google. No, if you want to have an honest conversation about statistics, then it takes more than just typing into Google. You have to actually pull up the study. You have to read through it. You have to analyze where they're getting their data, how they're getting their data, and then go from there. And then also look at other studies that were around that same topic that did maybe a different sample size. See what's really happening, but they're not going to tell you that because, one, they're too lazy to do that work, and two, if they know that they should do that work, they're not going to do that work because the whole point of them putting out that statistic is to manipulate you.